What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, speaking of support, if you notice the lighting is a little off and I got this collared shirt on, reason why is because I'm shooting another video for my true crime channel, Sinister Intent. If you guys haven't subscribed to it yet, you're late. Subscribe to the channel and show your support. Very good channel. I'm sure you'll like it. I want to get on this news, man. Now, one of the things on this channel I talk about a myriad of subjects. One of the main things I talk about is respect for the elderly, and a lot of times crimes committed against the elderly. A lot of times, you know, it's by younger people. And I want to talk about a story today about a 73-year-old man pictured here, right here, from Tacoma, Washington. That was, man, they brutalized this dude. Attacked by some, I don't know if they're younger, they're like young people. I know they're young people, but I don't think they're older than teens. Let me put it that way. Man, you got to see this video. I'm going to just show you the video and we'll come back and talk about it. This don't make no sense where people can just feel as though a stranger they walk up to, they can just put their hands on the person and the person is sitting there not knowing what's going on. You got a bunch of men, you got women involved in this too, and nobody can be the voice of reason and talk something out before fisticuffs are thrown when an innocent elderly person. Take a look.
It was a brutal beatdown caught on video as 7 suspects violently assaulted a 73-year-old man. Tacoma police are calling it an unprovoked attack. The victim suffered a severe concussion and lost a kidney.
He spent the last 6 weeks recovering from his injuries, and tonight he's speaking out for the first time and says what happened to him is just the latest in a string of violent crimes in Titlow Beach.
The biggest thing you got down here is sunsets, the bridges, great people on the deck. Yeah. That's what happens.
Not that day.
Not that day.
That day was July 31st.
It was my 73rd birthday.
Mike was enjoying the view at Titlow Beach when he spotted a medical examiner's van parked nearby and used his phone to snap a photo. Surveillance video shows what happened next.
All I recall is 2 big eyes looking at me midair, and the next thing I knew I was on the ground.
Yeah, she made a beeline for you. No warning, didn't say anything?
Nothing. Nothing. It was just bang. All I remember is this body coming at me.
Then he realized his attacker was a girl.
You can't hit girls, and that was the last I remember of everything.
That's because multiple other suspects ran over and joined in.
I got my head kicked, and 6 times, I think it was. I had a huge mass on the back of my head, and then I had an imprint of a sole of a shoe on my side, and I ended up losing my left kidney out of it.
After he was unconscious, the video shows the suspects just standing around before leaving him for dead.
None of those people who assaulted him, did they render any medical aid? Doesn't appear any of them called 911 on behalf of the victim that was laying here on the ground.
Tacoma police are hoping somebody can identify the suspects. With no motive for the attack, they wonder if the woman thought she was being videotaped.
She wanted that phone. I can't figure out. Of course, everything in life is on that darn phone anymore.
Did they steal the phone?
No.
The surveillance captured good images of the woman who has multiple tattoos on her arms. Also, shots of a young man who left with her.
There could have been a huge misunderstanding, which we think it might have been, or if there was something a little bit more egregious, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Neighbors in Titlow Park have been asking all summer for more police. In June, bullets pierced a woman's home, lodging in her wall.
I was fearful of how close it was, but I had no idea that it penetrated our house.
Afterwards, somebody put up a display nearby with dolls hung from nooses.
You're basically on your own down here.
Mike wants the city to bring back park rangers.
They've got rent-a-cops now. They have no authority to do anything.
The attack Mike survived has left him more fearful. He still has a long road to recovery, but he's determined to make sure that all of these suspects are held accountable.
And take a look at the group that police are trying to identify. Now, detectives are hoping they'll do the right thing and come forward. I am not as optimistic. So Crime Stoppers of Tacoma Pierce County is offering a cash reward of up to $1,000 if you can identify any of them. Submit tips by calling 1-800-222-TIPS or text the information through the P3 Tips app on your cell phone.
Guys, that's the story of what happened to this guy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's heartbreaking to see that type of stuff, but looking at the way they showed it, the way I looked at it is, he said he saw a medical examiner van, thought it was cool, he took a picture. They were in the sight somewhat of the picture, or they were just looking and thinking he was catching a picture of them. I honestly think maybe they was over there doing something illegal, like a drug transaction or something, because I'm going to be honest with you. That chick looked like a smoker. The dude that was following the two looked like smokers. They don't look like the healthiest people. But under no circumstances, the man was celebrating his birthday, went down there to go look at the water or whatever it was. To have that happen to him is messed up. And this is why, regardless of them, they shouldn't have forwarded on him like that. And this is why I'm going to tell you this. First of all, if you thought he was taking a picture, you could have went over there and asked him what he was taking a picture of. Surely, if your energy was right, he would have showed you what he took a picture of. If y'all was caught up in that picture, you know what I'm saying? And he was just taking a picture of the van, what's the big deal? You could have asked him to erase the thing. You know what I'm saying? You ran right over there and said it was a chick that ran up on him. You can't hit a girl. Shit. Nowadays, the pack of hyenas and wolves that run up on you are multi-sexed. What do? You get ran down on by a bunch of people that wish you harm. You thinking about if they got a vajayjay or not? Nah, you thinking about survival. And that's the thing. Girls just as vicious as dudes nowadays. That man in his 70s, 73 years old, looking at him, you could tell he was fragile. And you go over there, said they kicked him in his head 6 times. Had swelling in the back of his head. What's the other thing? He had a shoe print imprinted on his side. Kicked him so hard he lost a kidney at 73 years old. You don't think that messed up his biological balance now not having one kidney? Some time down the line, he have some type of complication with that could result in him losing his life or coming to an early death? And think about that. You seen the man was weak, had him on the ground, acted a fool, and then walked off. Got you on all kinds of surveillance cameras. I hope they catch these people real quick and do them dirty. Only for the simple fact that just the level of respect and knowing that, you could easily overtake somebody, you magnify that advantage you have and go all in when you savagely attacking somebody you shouldn't have touched in the first place. There were multiple men there. I'm sure if a group of people came up, 6 or 7 people came up and was upset, what are you taking a picture of? He probably would have been like, no, look, here's the picture. That'd have been the end of it. But all those men that was there would rather throw punches than conversate and see if it's a misunderstanding or not. And that's the problem I have with it. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Take care.